Hi guys, this is Hyunmin Max aka Max. Welcome back to another video on the channel. So for today, right, we're actually going to be talking about what are the possible investments. These investments are actually really great because it's actually less than a 24-hour hold from the time that you guys see this video. In fact, I think it's probably going to be less than a 12-hour hold. I'm also going to be talking about where the new swap tokens are actually located at. I'm going to talk about some leaked upcoming content and as well as most importantly how to make coins from them. So if you guys actually see, right, as I mentioned, I've actually been doing more trading on my account recently, right? So these are all the players that I've bought and sold. So take for example, right, I've actually traded with Emerson Royale. I actually bought him at about 100k, right? We are selling him close to about 120k. I've actually bought these Jordi Albos, right, at about 120k, right? I sold them at between 140k to 145k. So we actually also bought all these Nuno Mendes, right, at about close to 45k, right? Sold them off between 52 to 53k. So I've always mentioned, right, during the weekend league, right, the position modifier trading is actually very, very effective. So Mendy is actually one of the players that I have tried this with and it works really well. So if you guys want to know what position modifier trading is, right, check out the video that I've already done. Just click on the timestamp from 12 minutes and 51 seconds onwards. I actually talk about the position modifier trading. It's very easy, especially if you guys have very little coins. This is actually a fantastic way to trade. So the reason why you guys click into this video is you guys want to know right now what is the best cards to invest in. So if you take a look at the folder, right, I actually quite like the looks of 85s, right? They're currently at about 11k. I think they are a pretty good shout, right? Right, Aspas is at 11.5. So I'll actually try to get them at below 11k on bid, right? Because their buy now currently is about 11.5. So that 85s are actually a good shout. So 86ers, right? They are actually at about close to 14k. I'll try to get them below 14k, probably at about 13k on bid. If you guys don't have time, you guys can pick them up at 14k buy now. It's fine as well. So the next thing I actually want to talk about is the location of the new tokens, right? Where are the new tokens? So some of the tokens, right, it's actually quite easy to get. So if you actually go under this tab, right, we have the daily login challenge, right? What happens is, right, you just complete it 4 times, you get 1 swaps token. You complete it 7 times, you get another token. And then when you complete it 10 times, you actually get another token. So just from this daily login SBC alone, you get 3 tokens in total. For me, right, this is the best part of the whole promo in my opinion. It's so easy to complete. Just submit 1 bronze player every day into the SBC, right? What do you get? So you get swap tokens, right? You get fodder packs, you know, like your 83x3. You get loan versions of the FUT Birthday players like George Best, Puskas, right? And we also have Marquinhos at the top, right? So I don't know what more you guys can ask for. You know, I would say GG's to EA. So you basically have about 14 days to do this daily login upgrade, right? You actually have to complete it 12 times in order to get the final reward of the 85x5. So you can only actually miss this 2 times, right? So another way that you can get the token, right, it's actually under the objective player, right? For Jose Lu. So you just have to score 2 goals in 4 separate games, either in rivals or in squad battles. If you're actually doing this in squad battles, right, you can actually pair this up with other objectives. So one of the possible other objectives that you can actually pair him up with, right, it's actually this play to style, right, the footballers one, whereby you have to do all this in rivals or squad battles. So if you're doing this in squad battles, pair it up with the FUT Birthday objective player Jose Lu. So we also have another objective you guys can actually pair it up with, FUT Birthday Party, right? So you just have to score 4 finesse goal, and then you can actually get the FUT Birthday Gregor, right? So after you get the FUT Birthday Gregor, you can put him in the team, score another 15 goals with him, you know, and go on to complete the rest of this objective, right? You can get players like Alessandrini, Jesse Lingard, and again, you can get very, very good fodder packs. So if there's ever a time, right, to play squad battles, right, the time is now, right? So another location of the FUT Birthday pack, right? Another location of the token, right, it's actually under the store pack. So let's actually take a look at the store packs itself. So if you actually come over here, so it's under this FUT Birthday celebration pack, right? You're gonna getting 10 rare gold players with one guaranteed to be 86 or higher. You get one swap token as well as a FUT Birthday player pick loan for 7 games. Right, so it costs about 85k. So where are the rest of the tokens? So we actually have one in FUT 15, right? And then we have another one in FUT 16. So I actually want to talk a little bit more about this FUT 16 SBC. So what happened was, right, because there was this break slot inside this FUT 16 SBC, right, and the chemistry being at 31, right, there were actually certain cards that flew in price because of this. So if you guys actually know how to do SBC solution trading, right, you would have made a shit ton of coins. So let me give you guys an example, right, of players that actually absolutely exploded in price due to the release of this SBC. So we have Morales, right, the left midfielder. So what happened was, he was actually at discard price, right, 700 coins. When the SBC came out, he shot all the way up to 5.3. I've actually seen people selling him at 6k or even 7k. So that's like what, I don't know, a 10 times jump. If you manage to get him at 700 coins, you sell him at 7k, that's like a 10 times profit, right? So if you guys actually know how to do SBC solution trading, right, you would have made easy coins from this. So I'll actually talk more about SBC solution trading, right, in subsequent videos. So do watch out for that video. So right, that actually brings us to 14 birthday swap tokens right now. We don't have the full sets of rewards out right now for the FUT Birthday swap tokens, but we do have some news that I want to share with you guys. So according to Sheriff, right, we'll actually be seeing Alan Shearer coming, but his guess is that it's probably gonna be under the rewards section and not necessarily SBC. So it's just his guess again. So unless EA makes him 4-star, right, I don't think people would be interested, because his current best version, right, it's only 2-star skill moves with a 3-star weak foot. So I hope EA actually, makes him better. We do, however, right, have confirmation that we'll be getting the player pick, right? You'll be getting 1 of 5 player pick from Road to the Final, Fantasy FUT Heroes, as well as your FUT Birthday Team 1, right? I have to say, right, it looks pretty tempting, right? I'm not gonna lie. We also have 1 of 490 plus Prime Icon player pick as well. So before you guys actually get too excited about this, just know that only 6 Prime Icons are actually below the rating of 90. We don't know exactly, right, how many tokens these rewards will cost. So I suggest for you guys to just hold on to your tokens first until we get more news about the full sets of rewards that will actually be out. So the next thing I want to actually talk about is some of the content that we actually have gotten over the past few days. So one of the players that we have actually gotten is actually Pedri, right? He's actually 4-star, 5-star. It's a reversal of his honorables mentions, whereby he's actually 5-star, 4-star. So I've actually done a review on him, right? You guys can check out the review and see whether you guys think he's good enough to actually make your team. Another SBC that we have just yesterday was actually Rivaldo. So he has finally gotten an upgrade for his weak foot from 2-star to 4-star, but he still has his medium low work rate. So if you look at his stats, right, he actually looked quite cracked in game. So I will also be trying him out in the weekend league, and you guys can check out the video after I'm done. So the next thing I want to talk about is the leaked upcoming content that we'll be getting within the next few days. So we actually will be getting a birthday Kante, right, as a SBC likely. So let's actually first talk about a prediction of how much the SBC will cost. So his current best version is the 91 Winter Wildcard version. So if you actually take a look, right, last week, right, his price was at about 1.37 mil. He has dropped all the way down to 1 mil right now because of the news that he will be getting an SBC. So how much do I think the this version, right, this SBC version, right, will cost? My guess is minimally it would be 1.5 mil. I don't think we'll see anything lower than 1.5 mil. I won't be surprised if EA actually makes him like 2 mil or even higher, given how overpriced the 93 player of the month Mbappe was. So how do we make coins on this? It all depends on how much Kante costs and if it's good value. If it's actually good value, right, people will actually complete him, and cards like your 88 rated and your 89 rated would actually rise in price. So let's talk about what to invest in. So 88s right now, right, they're going for about 27k, right? 89 rated are actually going for about 39k. So in my personal opinion, I think 88s at 27k are good pickups. Again, if you guys have no time, purchase them outright at 27k. If you guys have time, get them at about 26k. Your 89 rated, get them at on bid at 38k. If not, buy now at 39k is fine as well. But I have to caveat this though, it's a risk, because if Kante turns out to be mad expensive, right, I wouldn't be surprised that, you know, even if this fodder actually drops the 88 and the 89 rated. So the next thing I want to talk about is actually the mini release that we'll be getting today, right? So we'll be getting Darwin Núñez, who was actually supposed to be the headliner player in Team 1, but he wasn't released on Friday. Why? Because EA knows, right, we have lots of big save packs, which is why Núñez was is actually out in the mini release instead of being in the main team. Same thing goes for Zinchenko as well. Lots of people are actually looking forward to using him. So Koke will probably be fodder unless he gets a huge boost. The next thing I actually want to talk about is what is my favorite investment out of all this, right? For me personally, I'm actually going to be going all in on the 85s, right? Currently on buy now, they're about 11,250. Try to get them at about 10.5, 10,250. I think that's great. I would actually full send it. If you guys have like 1 mil, 2 mil, I will full send everything into 85s. In my opinion, right, it's absolutely zero risk, right? So, moving forward, what about out of packs investments? My favorite, right, it's actually Lafont. So he's actually about close to 41k right now. Why Lafont? He is actually 5-star, 5-star, which is actually very, very unique for a goalkeeper. Second thing, right, he's French, and he plays in the French league as well. We don't actually have that many OP French goalkeepers. The only one that we have right now other than him is actually Mike Magnan. So I'll try to get him for under 40k. If not, I probably wouldn't go beyond 41k for him, right? So this is actually a very good investment. And again, right, I don't think there's any risk in this Lafont investment simply because, right, he is actually very close to the fodder price right now. So I've actually come to the end of the video. Like I mentioned to you guys, right, I've promised that I'll make more trading videos, right, and this is one of them. And yeah, I hope if you guys actually want to get more time sensitive trading tips, do join up on the Discord, whereby it's actually currently still free. And you know, if you guys enjoyed the video, hit that like button. If you guys want to see more trading videos, player review videos on the channel, you know, how to craft SBCs, right, basically anything FIFA related, hit that sub button. Alright, and I'm out. Take care, guys.